It's a Fab Four Friday on a chilly night in Kansas City. The number 7 seed OUAZ Spirit, the first 7 seed to make it to the Fab Four in 2 years. And they have their work cut out for them tonight against the top overall seed, the College of Idaho Yotes, unbeaten for 34 games, winning by double digits in 16 straight. And the Yotes try to reach the national title game for the first time since the 90s tonight at Municipal Auditorium in downtown KC. Standing in their way, though, the Spirit, Josiah Delacerda, who has been a monster in the middle in this tournament for the Arizonans. He went for another 20 points in the quarterfinal win over Montana Tech. OUAZ, in the end, cruised 76-58, a 1-point halftime lead. Grew in a dominant second half. The Spirit put up 46 points and outscored Montana Tech by 7. Team of the 4 GSACs that qualified for the 64-team field still standing. College of Idaho 34-1 after losing its opening game of the season to Arizona Christian. But ACU was hit 3 in orange with the basketball. He goes inside. Delacerda has it blocked from behind by Lyman, but a foul. And it sends Josiah Delacerda to the line for 2 shots. Senior from Fresno, averages just over 17.5 a game, 76% shooter at the line. For him to ever reach the NAIA Fab Four. Delacerda gets both. And Delacerda on Robinette. Hit, cuts backdoor, clear pass to the rim, counted plus the foul. He talked about his offensive exploits in this tournament, as well as his rebounding. The unsung part of that, and what's allowed him to accumulate his numbers, both scoring and rebounding, is that he has gotten into very, very little foul trouble, especially for an interior player. But the Yotes right back into their zone. Collins, short corner, into the middle, underneath Delacerda. Through contact, neither one would fall, but he's fouled on the follow-up, and I think that'll be Jake O'Neal. And immediately the Yotes flipped into another gear. This is the point of the game where they have blown teams away in this tournament. Eugene, Oregon. Delacerda, good look at a 3, and he got it. Robinette closed down pretty well there. But Delacerda can stroke it from deep. 47% three-point shooter. That's incredible for anybody. For your 6'8" center. Get another look at Josiah Delacerda. This is the first three-pointer that's gone down for OUAZ tonight in 8 tries. So perhaps that'll take the lid off the three-point shot for the Spirit. Dunks. He can really get off the floor. Collins. Veely, extra pass. Delacerda wide open for another one. Josiah Delacerda has 9. And OUAZ trails by just 4. Delacerda already has the 1 foul, has to be careful. He blocks the shot and rebounds it himself. Chase Catchings. Yotes thought he was standing on the baseline. Delacerda underneath, fouled by Robinette. The first on Robinette, 2 free throws for Delacerda, who has already made 3. It is worth noting that this is the first Fab Four for College of Idaho since the merger of NAIA Division 1s and 1 and 2 only a couple of years ago. This is just the 3rd season that the tournament has been played under a single unified division. So looking for their first lead, the Spirit, including their only 2 three-pointers. The rest of the team combined 0 for 12 from three-point range. He added 5 at the free throw line as well. In the Wednesday quarterfinal win, Robinette goes down. Delacerda over Wyman from the corner. Josiah Delacerda has 14 of OUAZ's 24 points. He's accounted for nearly 60% of the Spirit's scoring tonight and all of their three-pointers. Delacerda hit the 3, his 3rd in 4 tries tonight. But somebody else, probably multiple somebody else's, are going to have to start hitting from the outside for the Spirit if they have any chance. Delacerda just gets it. Goes over Robinette, wave off the basket. It's an offensive foul. Assistance. Looked like a good call from here. I think you got to say it was. Robinette's right foot does end up on the restricted area line. I lead now. Bundy cut off by O'Neal. He must have traveled in there somewhere. Delacerda, though, hits the three. Kobe Blaine is saying, how did that work? 20-point game. Delacerda is having a monster night. 14 points already. I should say 17 points already, and he's hit 4 threes. To clean up the... Delacerda works in on Radford. Floater over Robinette, gracefully off the glass. 19 points for Josiah Delacerda. 8th on our UAZ, so 1-1 coming. Here's Delacerda, just got this little half step on Radford. Went up over Robinette. It's like he's just moving a little bit slower than everybody else. The game is at a slower speed for him. Delacerda has not been a big part of the comeback. He's still sitting on 19. Now tied with Elsie for the game high. Yotes are back into his zone. Delacerda over Robinette, and it's single digits. Nobody has played College of Idaho within single digits since Oregon Tech on January 20th. 16 straight double-figure wins for the Yotes. So probably a successful strategy, you'd say. I think if the Yotes get 1 point every trip to the line, there's a foul on Handred away from the ball, and Catchings will shoot 2. I think OUAZ would take that. I think that's the idea. 1 point or none in an ideal world, but if the Yotes miss even one of their 2 free throws, I think Matt Keeley is thinking that works in his team's favor. The Yotes are thanking their lucky stars for that offensive rebound and the 2 subsequent free throws by Robinette. Neely, good look. Out of the corner. 6-point game with 71 seconds to go. The strategy. And they have put a scare into the Yotes no matter what happens. The players and coaches can't afford to dwell on the what-ifs, but we can. And I would think, if I were an OUAZ fan, I'd be thinking about all the open threes that didn't go down in the first half. Turnovers. Veely gets a screen. Delacerda works it on Wyman. Finds a cutting Catchings. He takes a bump from O'Neal. Good look, Delacerda out of the corner. It's good. 25.7 to go. It's a 4-point game. Tipped by Bruner, the steal. Hit goes up. 2-point game. 22.9 to go. Timeout, Kobe Blaine. Can you believe it? The Yotes are folding. They are panicking. They are hyperventilating in Kansas City. An epic collapse. A minute ago, it was a 9-point lead. 2 minutes ago, it was 10. 3 minutes ago, it was 14. Delacerda, and then Bruner, all on his own, really. Oregon is wide open. Bruner gets a piece. He finds a cutting hit. 5 points for OUAZ in a span of 5 seconds. 12 seconds. The Spirit need to get something up. Veely, 3 straight arm. It's good. 6 3/10 to go. 1-point game. 5.5 seconds to go. Bundy triggers, 94 feet from the basket. Bruner with 5 seconds. OUAZ needs a 3. Delacerda has it blocked. Follow-up will count. It's good, but it's only worth 2. Delacerda scores, but it's only worth 2. The game is over. Josiah Delacerda did everything. 28 points. Can you imagine if that had been for the tie or for the win? After the block, following it up, a runner that dropped. And OUAZ is left to think about every what-if. That the Spirit trailed by 23 with 12.5 minutes to go. This was the look they wanted for Delacerda. Rogers was there. And Delacerda, in the end, drained it from 17 feet. but he needed it to be from 21-9. Wow. An enormous amount of credit to OUAZ. I'm not sure there has ever been a loss that will feel more like a win in single elimination. The Spirit can walk out of Kansas City with their heads held as high as anyone. Only